Don't chase women. This is a big mistake I made when I was younger. And looking back, I realize now how much of a massive waste of time it was. And it pisses me off to think about how much farther ahead I'd be in life right now if I hadn't done it. And so that's why I'm making this video. Hopefully sharing this helps someone not make the same mistake I did. So what happened? From age 18 to 23, I spent pretty much all of my time, energy, and resources chasing women. If I didn't have a girlfriend, I was dating. And if I wasn't dating, I was just hooking up with girls. I wasn't spending any meaningful time developing myself or figuring out what I wanted to do with my life like I should have been. And I did this repeatedly from 18 to 23 until one day I was laying in bed at 2 a.m., staring at the ceiling, wondering why I felt so empty inside. And after thinking about it for a bit, what I came to realize was all of that time, energy, and focus I was wasting on chasing women needed to be spent on building myself as a man instead. Because from my experience, chasing women has a terrible ROI. ROI, for those who don't know, just means return on investment. What I'm saying is, chasing women gave me terrible results for the amount of time and energy I put into it. It didn't make me smarter. It didn't make me stronger. It didn't help me further my career. It didn't make anyone else's life around me better. And it didn't help me figure out what my purpose in life was whatsoever. It was just a massive black hole I was wasting my potential in. And so I decided from that moment at 23 years old, I decided that I wasn't going to chase women anymore. I wasn't going to have a girlfriend. I wasn't going to date. And I wasn't going to hook up with girls anymore. Instead, I was going to take all of that time, energy, and focus I was wasting and dump it all into building myself and finding my purpose instead. And so for the next 4 to 5 years, that's all I did. I spent all of the time that I used to spend on women to find out who I was, what I wanted to do, how I wanted to do it, and where I was going to go with my life. And now, ironically, after really establishing myself to some meaningful degree and having a clear direction in my life and a purpose to live by, I've come to find that not only are women still there, surprise, but my interactions with them are so much more meaningful and natural now. I don't even have to go out of my way to chase them anymore. Again, this is just from my experience, but it appears that when you know who you are as a man and where you want to go and how you want to get there, when you have a real mission and purpose to your life, women just naturally gravitate toward you. Interactions become pretty much effortless. And the beauty of it is, because I now know what kind of life I want to build and where I want to go in the future, I can actually establish a meaningful relationship with a girl that I know I'm compatible with. When before, I would have to put in 10 times more effort into meeting girls only for the relationship to fizzle out or go nowhere because I didn't know what I wanted out of life. And had I known all of this sooner, I wouldn't have wasted 5 years of my life chasing women. I would have just taken all of that time, energy, and focus at 18 years old and just dumped it into building myself instead. And so again, that's why I'm making this video. If you're a young man, or you don't even have to be a young man, if you're just a man at all, and you find that you're chasing women, but you're getting nowhere with them, or you feel lost and insecure as a man in your life, or whatever, my humble recommendation is that you stop chasing women and you take all of that time, energy, and focus you have and use it to figure out who you are, what you want, where you want to go, and how you want to get there instead. Spend the next 4 to 5 years just focusing entirely on that, and the rest will follow.